Today, hot time finally back for some War Thunder, man. Today, I got a new plan recently. Oh, I've not been recording. Yo, it's the SBD Dauntless. It's the SBD Dauntless, man. Check this out. I'm quite straight. And let me tell a bit about the War Thunder and yes, I got the browser here. No, not external, basic. War Thunder Wiki. Check this out. The SBD Dauntless is a rank 1 American dive bomber with a battle rating of 2.0 AB, 2.3 RB, and 1.7 SB. It has been a game since our open beta test pure to update 1.7. Yeah, so you choose battle done related aircraft. Yeah. Sorry about the background voice. I don't know why my brother is speaking out loud. So I don't want to go into battle, man. I want custom battles. Then domination the Japanese port. Okay, so I'm gonna create a session. I'm gonna do an Operation Midway. Yeah, start this game. Don't know why. Contain a battle historical. One sec, please. Don't know why. Yeah. Password, no password. Okay. I'm flying the SBD right now. Okay. So anything good? Anything good here? Operation Midway here. Game creator level gaming. I'm going to ready here. And I'm go. Since I have bots, I am going to start the mission. Custom battles Operation Midway. You know why I choose Midway? Because it's air battles and everything. I like it even better. In Midway, it's a battle that turned the tide of the battle. That American dive bombers called the SBD Dauntless destroyed 4 Japanese carriers in one single stinking day. It's because Japanese were attacking the Midway Island. I don't know why I spawned on the deck on the Japanese aircraft carrier. Oh well. I felt like American looking forced to capture the island, and then it basically it caused the Japanese 4 carriers. Before the Japanese had six fleet carriers. During the World War II attack mission, during the Pearl Harbor attack mission, 6 Japanese carriers took part. 2 of them got damaged and had to go back for repairs. Let me tell you the names of those 4 Japanese carriers. They had the Shokaku, the Zuikaku. The ones that were damaged was the Shokaku and Zuikaku, and then the ones that participated in the Midway were Kaga, the Akagi, the Soryu, and the Hiru. Those they all got blown up by American SBD Dauntless. And then what is more, and I tell you why the Japanese want to capture Midway Island. It's partly because Midway Island is an airport, and there's a reason why they call it Midway, because Midway is at the center, at the middle point of Japan and US. So they want to use it as a base for long range bombers. And there are a few that they can land there and take off again for US. Then the return trip there is also the same. So Japanese wanted that, but it's partly because the Japanese want to destroy 3 of the fleet carriers: the Enterprise, the Yorktown, and the Hornet. Okay, they want to get it so that they use Midway as a decoy to lure the American carriers out of Pearl Harbor and into Midway, but intelligence was far from precise. The 3 carriers, commanded by Raymond A. Spruance, were already north of Midway. Already, they have broke into the Japanese coded messages and found out where they will attack and what kind of target they will attack and when they will do that. So American flying, and then the Japanese fleet commanded by Nagumo sent out half of its aircraft to attack Midway Island. The others were left for the carriers. So it was performed smoothly, but then the Japanese flight leader signaled that another Midway strike would be useful. Nagumo had to launch a second strike, and then a stealth aircraft found the Enterprise and the Yorktown and escort, and then now Nagumo was facing a huge dilemma. Not like those 4 carriers had to rearm the strike with bombs and torpedoes. Those are intended for the carriers. So that is what turned the tide of the battle. That's when the Midway launched every available aircraft. They suffered very badly at a 20-minute rate. It was the American dive bombers who did the damage. The American carrier torpedo bombers all got swapped down and ditched by Japanese Zeros. You don't know what a Zero is? It's a short for the It's codenamed the Mitsubishi A6M or A5M Zero or Z. Codenamed Zero or Z by the Allies. Oh, I forgot. I missed out one word. The Mitsubishi A5N Raisin. Funny name, right? They codenamed the Zero or Z. I don't know why, but they're all swapped down by Japanese. They were all shot down by Japanese Zeros. And then the fighters, I don't know much about the fighters that protected those 2, but the American dive bombers went unescorted. They zoomed down and then dropped bombs and destroyed all Japanese carriers. That's exactly what happened there. I shouldn't tell you much, but we're almost halfway there. But this doesn't lag, and I can perform barrel roll here. But I have to turn that thing. That's really useful for self-defense. So useful for self-defense, and I ran out afterburner. Now let me tell you a bit about dive bombing. Because they need to lower the strike when they dive down. Dive bombing is called what? You're using the plane as an aiming device. So they dive down and they attack, but the speed is too high, so flutter cannot occur, and that will destroy our plane. So they have to reduce their speed, and then that's not more. They have to deploy their air brake. What the? Perhaps raise it. This is the air brake. That slows the speed down more. When they close up to the ground, they drop the bombs and extend their engine a bit and then fly up to the sky. Any Japanese fleet carriers around here? Oh, there's still a long way away, man. Oh, bomb the carrier force first. I'll bomb the target first, and I'll make it again with the carriers. I'm usually up high, but let me check who's behind me. I don't need a squadron. The bar of ships, I've got a bomb the ships up there. So ships are more interesting to burn. And then I can switch from target to target. So now travels all the way. It's a few they're so far away, man. Yeah. But yeah. You must dive at an angle of 60 degrees. They'll tell you more when they get down there. Now let's lower the speed, I'll decrease the speed to 0 and then go down there and the bomb is actually not so far. Yeah, that would do it. And then we lower the speed down. And for those two Japanese, these are the American ships. Be very careful, and then yo, target destroyed, man. Decrease the air brake. Now I'll zoom up to the high. That's what exactly, but any more freaking Japanese zeros around here? Oh, come on. Here. God. Well, I don't want to get into trouble, so I'm gonna go up high into angle of whatever. Yeah, I'm gonna fuck those American ships out of action. My best. This is I'm playing with the angle, the Japanese view, but I don't know why I'm flying SBD. Should have flown SBD. Never mind. Playing the scenario midway right now because I don't want to play arcade battle right now. Oh, come on, man. Any freaking zeros on my side. And any guys to shoot. Nobody good. I should probably go down there and pick a few guys out of action. And then we're gonna sort it out my dogfighting skills. It's only my bum. Come on, this freaking guy. God. You see, whenever this commission the SBD, the war even began. Yo, it's about some man. Those two did not even do the freaking damage. They're all bots. What the? Hey. I'm bad. I'll quit the mission for now and then I think I can play here, but I don't normally. Fine. Back. And I believe that will be it for my video. I hope you really enjoyed the video, and I believe I'll see you guys like tomorrow. I don't know. I'll see you guys in the next video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Go down there and hit that subscribe button. This video ended, okay?